Monstieur Mix, a show where we take something nice and pretty and we turn it into something dark and gritty. This week, in keeping with our military officer theme, he is your powers magnified, and he's fighting on the planet side. Who could be more wholesome than Captain Planet? Let's turn him into a horror.
Go.
What up?
Yeah, right now.
Everyone.
Right now. No, we'll do the expert first. Go, expert.
Hey, my name is Bodega. I'm from the mean streets of New York. My job as a New Yorker, I give out census to water bugs. I'm doing a water bug count, collecting the families, and I'm here to support Captain Planet and the water bugs. You see these rings? I'm about to summon them just for you guys. Shooting on to the next man.
Nice.
Shout out to water bugs.
Yeah.
Shout out to the mean street roaches.
Yeah.
Mean Street Roaches, Manhattan.
All right, Danderful. Shoot.
Hey, what's up? My name is Danderful. I'm from Mexico. I'm a digital, traditional, and maybe concept artist, illustrator. I worked for newspapers for a while. Due to the pandemic, I lost my job, but I'm doing freelance for now. And that's that, I think.
Right on.
Nice.
All right.
I'm James Starcade, and I am a freelance concept artist and illustrator, and I'm based out of Washington, D.C.
Right on.
Hi, my name is Amir Alam, concept artist and illustrator, and my most frequent client is Hitbox, and at the moment we are kicking ass with our new release of the Cross-Up. But mainly, I really, really like art. Design, doing this show especially, gets me up in the morning and it ain't laying bricks. It gets hard sometimes, but I wouldn't rather do anything else. So, thanks for having me.
For sure, man. Mr. Bentoncourt.
Hey guys, my name is Santiago Betancourt. I am from Colombia. I am a freelance concept artist. And my work is focused on character design and creature design, and that's it.
Cool.
Kanji, the unknown one.
I'm Kanji, I'm from the UK, and I am the world's laziest storyboard artist.
It's an honor.
Yeah, it's an honor.
That's the first place if you look at it, right?
Yeah, that's hard to be number one, man.
That's dedication.
All right, and I'm J.R. Coffrin, also known as James. I'm the host of the show. I also do a bunch of creature art and dark and gritty stuff that perhaps you've seen on the internet, hopefully. We all want to be famous, right? Almost as just like Captain Planet, which is the subject of today. What y'all know about Captain Planet?
Is an awesome Saturday morning cartoon that taught me a lot about saving the environment and how the power of heart trumps all.
And pig people are bad. Pig people are bad.
And pig people are bad.
Yeah.
Take that pig.
You better take that heart statement back.
What's wrong? What's wrong with the power of heart?
That is trash. Please.
Why is it trash?
That's all you got.
When I tell you what heart means, you're gonna be
it's because he's a New Yorker. The heart means nothing in New York.
Nah.
Useless power. Nobody gives a shit.
PC.
It's PC.
Piece of crap.
Oh. Nice.
So you guys dug up some stuff about him, even if you got a top 10 things to know. What do you get? What's our expert got to tell us? Go.
Well, the power of heart, that piece of crap power. All it does is give Captain Planet a sense of humor. That's it. It makes him tell jokes. and his little wisecracks. That's all it does.
Yeah, but that's
What is that?
that's important. I'd say that might be the most
What?
important one.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Humor.
Yeah, what's your life without humor, bro?
I don't know, man.
That's pretty dry, man. You got some gray ass walls, and you have to go to bed at 7 p.m. and wake up at 4 and till the field, and then you got nothing. You got no humor. What's going
I don't
on?
know.
You need a little bit
I
of
ain't
heart.
feeling that hard, bro.
You gotta feel that
I ain't
hard.
feeling it.
If you guys had
I'm
a,
not feeling it.
if you guys were gonna be on the Captain Planet team, what power would you have?
Anything but heart.
I would like fire. I
Yeah,
think it's badass. Dangerous, but badass.
that's what's up.
Yeah, I mean, but what's the application though? Like, what are you gonna do for a living? I suppose you'd just be, you know, you can control it, right? The fire guy can turn it off too.
Yeah.
So you'd be like,
Right.
you'd be rich as hell. Like you'd just be working for the fire department, you know, burning
Exactly.
old fields.
That's low stuff for my boy. No, he needs to be a magician.
Oh,
Right.
okay,
Just fire, throw doves everywhere, set them on fire.
okay.
Las Vegas.
I like
Name
where.
the headline.
Yeah. I get you. I see where you're going with that.
Fire magician. That would be cool.
Uh huh.
Yeah. Also kind of original.
I'll be
Yeah.
Earth.
The Earth.
That's right.
Earth?
Hell yeah. Why not?
No. I don't know.
He's like shaking up the
cool.
world.
What's it? So Ed in the chat says it is funny that a bunch of '80s cartoons had these rings of power gave by some alien powerful character, hosta such as dinosaurs. I don't understand.
Oh, I remember dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs. That's like it's a horrible name.
I once nearly killed somebody in the generation below my own, showing them the intro to that show. They nearly died laughing. It's that ridiculous.
Wait, are dinos aliens in that IP?
Yes.
Oh, that's so cool.
It's kind of not.
Wow.
That's cool. Saturday morning cartoons.
It'll be a good. You know why Earth would be the best one? Could you imagine
Why?
somebody's in the bathroom, major diarrhea, and you start rattling the floor? They're gonna die.
Mm.
That's it. They're gonna die.
Just a little bit. You just a
Yeah.
quick little rattle. Unless you don't live in the building and you really don't like them, you give them a big one.
Like just rattle their feet, and then you get like some abstract art on the wall. You'd be all right.
All right, Star King. What's your power?
Fire.
Why is everybody choosing? What do you want to burn, bro?
I'm a fiery bitch.
All right.
It represents you.
So we got 2 for fire. Santiago, what are we doing?
I would like to control the water.
You want the water? Like water
Yeah.
bending and stuff? Just
Yeah.
like spray people in the face?
And crushing all.
Yeah. Water's probably the most versatile. Because
Yeah.
it could kind of act like earth. It could kind of act like fire. It could kind of act like just all the things. So I'd say
Yes.
it's a pretty wise choice. I
Yeah.
mean, who's going to choose
There's a
wind?
lot of applications.
Yeah, very versatile.
Wind.
What are you going to do with that? You can fly, right? Maybe.
That's fair.
I mean, it's going to take some practice. You're going to break some arms and some legs and stuff, but, you know.
I'd still probably choose fire because 4th of July would be lit.
Well,
Like, think about all the party tricks.
yeah, you could dress themed all the time. You could wear, like, you know, some kind of, like, especially with that awesome hair and the beard you have, like, you could really play it up. Maybe grow out the beard a little longer, like down to here.
Dude, I'd be a fire wizard genie, just like a djinn.
Yeah. Paint you blue.
Imagine-
Definitely.
You would always have the most dramatic entrances to anywhere you go. Walk into Starbucks, boom, I'm in the house. Psh, pyrotechnics, WWE entrance. You know?
Yeah. Fair enough.
Right. That's right.
I want to draw that so bad. In my mind. Super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you gonna do with wind? Like, I don't even understand. Like, so probably the wackest one, I suppose.
Well, wind is a support technique. Like fire needs air as a fuel
Okay.
to combust.
Yeah, it is.
Does wind let you do stuff like make hurricanes and tsunamis? Because I feel like that's actually got some potential.
Okay. All right. So like the grander stuff, you're gonna just be like, if you get pissed off at a city or something, like they didn't like your wind show, you could just blow it all down.
Yeah. You can like
super villain. Okay.
you can like use that power to clean your room. Pretty much.
Yeah, just open up a window. You're good.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
All that shit.
Get them out.
I want whichever power lets me cancel Captain Planet and uncancel SWAT Cats. That's what I want.
SWAT cats.
You just got a litter.
SWAT
Wait,
cats.
SWAT cats.
Googling now. Oh my god. It's just like blow a booger. Just blow a booger out of my beard. Jesus Christ. Okay. So yeah, SWAT cats, man. Wish that would come back online. Never heard of it. But
SWAT cats is dope.
But yeah, does anybody have any like memorable like episodes of what they remember of Captain Planet? Because for me, it was very unmemorable. Like I just remembered like if it was the last thing that was on, I might give it a go.
Yeah, that's my abiding childhood memory of Captain Planet. It was the thing you watched when there was nothing else on. There was one thing when I was doing some cursory research for this. The episode about the troubles in Northern Ireland.
What?
Wait,
Oh yes.
Did they reference like IRA stuff and whatnot?
That's literally the entire plot of the episode. It's about the separatists and the loyalists trying to blow each other up with nuclear weapons.
wait, on Captain Planet?
Yeah,
That's
it's
deep.
like the most culturally insensitive thing.
Spot on.
Wow. And
That's wild.
What was Captain Planet even on? Like, I mean, what channel?
Yeah, I know, right? He seems so happy all the time. He's on something, bro.
He's on something.
He's on the power is yours.
He was on that basic cable.
Well, but like,
Yeah.
what channel?
I don't know. I want to say 13 or something.
Nah, it's like a Channel 7 situation.
Okay, all right. Yeah. I feel you.
ABC Kids?
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know.
But I
I never
mean,
woke up early enough.
it was above those other cartoons like Maya the Bee and stuff. I don't know if you guys remember that, but or David the Gnome. Anybody?
Oh, I didn't know. Wow, I do remember that.
Oh man, that was painful. Those were painful. Extremely painful. Like it hurt to watch. Like if you played hooky and were sick from school or pretended to be sick from school, and that's what you got to watch. You get to watch some David the Gnome or some Maya the Bee. It's the worst. It's the worst. You should have gone to school. Should have gone to school.
It was all about Judge Judy for my little 4-year-old brain.
Yeah. There you go.
Family divorce.
This it's like the most depressing stuff during the day. Bad cartoons and depressing talk shows. And that's what it was.
Well, I was bad poor, so I used to watch Dragon Ball Z in Spanish.
Okay. Whatever you can get,
That's
right?
It.
Well, you speak Spanish though, yeah?
No. Not even Dragon Ball could teach me Spanish.
Oh, okay.
Not even that.
Oh man, that unlocked a memory. Because here in the UK, you basically had to be a rich kid to watch Dragon Ball and Gundam. They were only on this one satellite television network that only rich families could afford. So
It's like $200 a month or something.
yeah, if you knew somebody who was following Dragon Ball Z, their parents were probably quite rich.
Whoa.
Wow.
Ed in the chat says, did they ever talk about global warming in Captain Planet? I think they did. That was a pretty regular.
Regular.
That was a regular one.
Pretty much in the June.
Raging Rajang says that was on Telemundo too. Captain Planet was? Was it? Next to Capitan Carbonicula. No? Maybe?
Are you a planet?
That's Captain Caveman.
I
For the,
that,
yeah.
yeah. Capitán Cavernícola.
Capitan Cavernicula. Maybe we'll do that one next, huh? We'll get, since we're on our captain
According
thing.
to my
Maybe.
sources, Captain Planet tried to take out the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
What?
It's true.
Is it?
It-
I mean, you are the
yeah.
expert, so you know.
How do you think the Ninja Turtles were made? By people dumping radioactive ooze. He's trying to save the planet, bro.
You know that makes a lot of sense.
He's trying to stop the Ninja Turtles from being made. Bro.
I'd say that's one epic illustration we got an idea for.
We gotta pitch that to ABC Kids as the revival, because 80s revival's hot right now.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Like Captain Planet cock blocking the world. Bam.
Tree!
All woods, no holes.
Yeah.
80s were pretty pure overall. I mean, it seemed like for the most part, like all the cartoons and anything that was on TV it had like a wholesome intent. You know, there wasn't a whole lot of like, there wasn't reality. I mean, there was like talk shows and stuff, but like they were like trash during the day or something where they would do that. But
like Jenny Jones.
Jenny Jones. I don't know.
And then we got the 90s with Rocco's
Wicked Lake.
Modern World and Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah, that wasn't. Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean,
Modern Life.
Oh, Modern Life.
yeah. Get it straight. Get it straight.
Sorry,
Rocco.
it's been a while.
Don't ever talk about Rocco like that again.
Yeah, man. Watch out.
But yeah, no, Captain Planet did exude that wholesome vibe that was like a lot of cartoons shared at the time. Other than the Care Bears, I doubt that there's a show more wholesome than Captain Planet.
Teletubbies.
Nah, man, that's twisted, bro.
They were just
Dude, they were like hugging all day.
That's pretty
Love and
wholesome.
unity.
That's pretty wholesome.
Love and unity. To save the world.
So, Santiago, did you watch Captain Planet when you were a kid?
I watched it, but I don't remember.
Yeah, it's not very
Okay.
memorable.
I just remember the main character, and that's it.
Yeah,
But I don't remember.
yeah, with
Too
his sweet mullet and his catchy tag phrases. The power is yours. It's yours.
Yeah.
I remember everything, but I mean, I remember it in Spanish, so it's kind of different. It was like agua, corazón. It's super different.
Wait, when he says with your powers combined, like, can you do it in Spanish?
Yeah, it was like por sus poderes reunidos, yo soy el Capitán Planeta.
Well, that seems so much less catchy to me.
that seems way more entertaining though.
Yeah, a lot more energy behind it, though. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. It was pretty stupid.
I feel like
Capitan.
Captain Planet was more of like a post 2000s meme than he was like recognized as an 80s icon. Is that fair?
I think
I
the
think it is.
the Funny or Die Don Cheadle sketches probably helped with that.
Yeah. Yeah, those are fucking awesome.
Raging Rajang said there's a black dude and an Asian girl in every cartoon. Then, so I'm convinced they're all the same characters.
Damn.
Yeah, that's funny.
It's kind of fair.
But all right, well, you guys, we chatted about our planet, our Captain Planet. Are you ready to expose yourself to the planet now?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's start with the first ring.
Let's start with the first ring.
Oh, do we
First
actually
ring.
do the 5 guys?
Do you still have a hand?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's eating them now.
Yeah,
You gotta finish those before the day's up.
I'm out of shape, bro. I got no choice.
All right, Amir, do you want to go first?
Yeah, I'm done. Alrighty. Let's show my CP to the world.
Wait. What about X-Men? That wasn't this. They had like multiple black folks and Asian folks in that one. That one was a little different,
Yeah.
right? No, maybe.
I guess they had like a comic to work off though. So.
Storm was pretty rad. I don't know what's
Right.
I don't know what's happening.
Alrighty.
Caught you with your pants down. All right,
Are we ready for my CP demonstration?
ready?
All right. Oh, did anybody end up? Or James, did you end up doing that other design?
What's that?
Did you end up doing the design I talked about?
No, I wish I would have. I was too busy struggling with learning how to do. Like, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do line art and make it like quicker.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ain't it. It's not quicker, believe it or not. It's much slower. I'm used to painting, so you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ooh, I like that. I like that middle one.
The middle one?
Oh.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's neat.
That's like Legacy of Kain style.
Dude, that's sick, dude.
Thanks. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the reason I asked is because I'm gonna go through like all the ideas I had for this and even the one I missed. I wasn't able to draw. Okay, cool. So in the beginning, I wanted to take like a pagan Captain Planet route, like Captain Planet being a force of nature, and he is like the planet's spiritual reaction to all the terrible things that humans are doing to the environment and whatnot. So I got up to like I did 3 iterations of that, and then I ended up binging all of those Don Cheadle Captain Planet episodes, and I was like, "Fuck that!" Evil Captain Planet's gonna be a dictator.
Yeah,
You know?
Raging Rajang in the chat says, "Bruh, Dictator Planet is my favorite." That's what he likes that one the best.
Thanks, Jude. I appreciate it. Yeah. So I ended up going with Dictator. And before I show the illustration, halfway through actually drawing the illustration, I had a talk with a buddy of mine who gave me an amazing idea for Captain Planet. And is, in my opinion, the ultimate like evil Captain Planet, where in that version it would be like a dying old Captain Planet on a respirator, and he's just all liver spotted with thinning hair, and he's just old and angry. Yeah,
like the Emperor from Warhammer 40K, but like different.
Yeah. Or like just this Emperor Palpatine style on life support type deal, where he's just gonna fuck up all humans just of what like humans did to the planet and him. But I didn't get to draw it out. I think that idea is way better than what I came up with.
Dude, I'm such a fan of that middle one, bro. Like that's yeah, that's so metal.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, with the beard and like he's got a little flower in his hair still, but like this flower doesn't really matter. He just still looks like he's gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
Flower and all.
Yeah, he got little flowers in his beard too. Yeah, one magma arm. Yeah, that's great. Love it.
Yeah.
That's pretty
And
badass.
Thank you. Yeah, he would have been made out of like iron. Like the gray parts are iron.
Ooh.
And then the molten parts are fire, and then he has plant stuff.
That's such a good idea. Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, and then this other idea here, I wanted him to be like a mountain man, naked, full dick hanging out, and instead of magma making the red shapes, it would just be blood, just total pagan witchcraft god. So
That would have been awesome.
Yeah, I'm getting some Rob Zombie vibes too from it.
Oh hell yeah!
That's more like the Nickelodeon R.L. Stein.
Yeah, I think that that maybe 3 out of 4 dudes that I draw have some element of Rob Zombie in them, because Rob Zombie's just that formative for me.
He's the planet.
Dragula.
Dracula. Yeah, dude. But I love that movie. But anyway, without further ado, here's the.
That's awesome.
That's great, dude.
Gangster.
You got that tooth gap. You got to make sure you get that in.
Yeah.
Course.
Biggest thing.
Always with the tooth gap. It adds character, man. I was thinking. Yeah, while I was trying to stylize the proportions of his face, because I don't know, I've been branching out lately, with the exception of the tooth gap. I was thinking to myself, like, who the fuck does this look like? I know this looks like somebody. And just as I thought it looked like Val Kilmer, I realized, no, this looks like John Travolta.
It does. I can see it.
Yeah.
So I don't know, while I was drawing this, I had like such a good time just imagining John Travolta in a muscle suit.
He's got great expression. And now, did you use 3D to figure out forms, or did you just go in and paint this thing?
No, this time I just went in painting because I just didn't want to spend the time on 3D this time around.
Uh huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it turned out nice, man.
Thanks.
Like, you got some quick brush strokes. You got some bold forms that are happening there. Like, I kind of like the fact that you kept the shading kind of separated, so it adds a little bit more like volume to, for all the colors and whatnot.
Yeah.
That's right.
Thanks, man. I
It's
appreciate
M. Bison, though.
it. It is. It is.
Little bit, yeah, I could see that. That's all right, though.
I used a whole lot of M. Bison ref. It was M. Bison mixed with Captain Planet, obviously, mixed with a little bit of
Travolta.
What's that?
Now, you know what? His
Travolta.
face looks more like Colossus.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
While I was drawing this, I got a lot of Colossus vibes because of that red triangle shape on his chest there.
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
Ed in the chat, he says he looks like Street Fighter Bison winning pose. Is that what he does, is the winning pose?
Yeah, he kind of does. In 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. In older games, he crosses his arms and stands really imposingly on your head.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but in 5, it kind of looks like that. I was looking at a lot of M. Bison for this piece. I had like 3 M. Bison pictures up while I was drawing it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Well, that's all right.
Yeah, I really wanted to capture that vibe, just like real maniacal dictator type deal. So, tree.
Yeah, I think it worked out.
So how do you see him? Like, are there Planeteers in this universe that this particular kind of planet came from?
Yeah, no, he controls basically the entirety of the modern day West. Like just Western countries in general.
Okay, so they're like say he's got a series of like political members that represent heart and wind and fire, and no, maybe.
Yeah, totally. It's more like green energy, saving the animals, all that. Different people elected into the right spots, but for the most part, he just he has the best display of his might through his military force, and then he's obviously uncontested because he's a god amongst men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, dude. That seems like a whole cool world that would open up from that.
Yeah, totally.
So
And
would
I
this
think,
be?
it would kind of be a fucked up kind of show, though, right? Because if this guy's the bad guy and he's trying to save the planet, what would the good guys be? We want to be free to fuck up whatever we want. Fuck you, Captain Planet.
Well, there could be some oppressed
the
people.
day Captain Planet graced your village was the most important day of your life.
That's a quote from
I don't
something.
give a tarnation who's the Mawatsit, who you are. You're not telling me how to spend my money.
Yeah, you're gonna have those guys. Those guys.
Yeah.
Raging Rajang says, "What's his V trigger? What is that? What's a V trigger? I don't know. Is that a thing? Is that like the new hotness? Like some of the new phrases like cancel culture and whatever the hell? What else is there?
It's a technique in Street Fighter 5.
Oh, got it.
Since he is Bison.
Luis in the chat says his face is similar to Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yes.
Oh, you know. Oh snap! You know
Like
what
a
else?
fusion, of Travolta and Cristiano.
It could also be Vigo Mortensen.
Oh yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
I
Vigo.
can't see that at all.
What? Look at those angles on his face.
Yeah.
You got the boy all boxed up.
What? It would be Vigo if Vigo like ate an entire rotisserie chicken every day for
Bro,
like.
you think
years.
he's done more movies than Lord of the Rings, right?
Did he get buff in a movie?
Yeah, Eastern Promises. He was like this badass Russian mobster.
Holy shit! He was buff?
Dude, he had like tattoos everywhere. Like
Holy shit!
shit was crazy. He was walking around in Russia like that. They thought he was a made man.
Fuck. I gotta watch that now.
Good film.
Craniology says you have pretty good content, cool stream. The darkest art. I'm about to do a design for your stream. Yeah, man. Contribute. We want to see it. Join Monster Mash on Facebook, and we post prompts every 2 weeks. So if you want to contribute, either contact us or just post there. Either way. But yeah, go on. Sorry, Amir.
His V trigger would be him just getting super armor, and no matter what you do, he just keeps walking forward.
Oh,
Just menacingly.
like Jason in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, pretty much. And you have to, I guess the only way to stop him is to grab him. You have to throw him out of super armor, which is going to be really hard, because he'll just soak up all the hits. There you go.
Bro, that's Gigas. What are you talking about?
Hell yeah. You know I like my big boys.
Yo, that's you're cheap as hell. Gigas? Yeah.
You get to call him cheap when you can beat him, okay? But that's neither here nor there.
Yo, I'm gonna get you
Play
later.
games on the
Don't worry
side.
about it.
Play games on the
Gigas. Captain Planet. Yeah, man, great work, dude. Now, what would you say your favorite part about what you've done after looking at it? But you obviously put a lot of thought into it.
Yeah, I honestly really like the simple comp, or composition for all you not nerds. I really like how I was able to pull off a simple composition that reads quite graphically, and it doesn't look boring. So I was really proud of that, and it actually helped me get it done faster, because it was all just graphic shapes, easy to place, very harmonious, and it wasn't terrible.
Yeah. Now the other side of that question, now that you're done, you see what you you came up with something really nice, but there's something probably that you wish you would have done different or changed or whatever. That's the curse of the artist, yeah? So what is that?
I got two. I think primarily thematically, I wish I had done that dying Captain Planet idea. I wish I just had that talk sooner with my homie, and we would have I would have had like such an interesting piece. Maybe he would have his hands on the podium and he'd just be bold and decrepit, and he'd have his oxygen mask. It would fit the show a lot better too. It would just be a lot more metal and dark if he wasn't, buff and alive. He was just dead and dying and angry.
Mm-hmm.
Less happy, more hate.
Yeah, always, right? That's the way to live.
Yeah, that's fucking Monster in a nutshell.
Let the hate flow.
Let the hate flow.
Luis in the chat, Luis Marulanda, it says it's like Cristiano and a baby with John Travolta, and this guy was born. Who's Cristiano? I'm out of the loop.
Cristiano Ronaldo. He's a footballer. Well, soccer player for you Americans.
Oh, okay.
Soccer player.
Yeah. Sorry, man. I don't want to do it.
You'll probably see the likeness straight away if you Google some images of
Okay.
it.
Off camera, that's what I'm doing. Here we go. after SWAT cats. Jesus.
But I guess technically, my what I wish I would have done better was I wish I would have figured out a better way to manage the waste to the waist cloth area. I mean, this is just a belt, so this is kind of boring, and the transition between muscles and cloth is not seamless.
Yeah, I don't even think the belt's necessary, to be honest. Like, you could just have the thing in the middle and you're good, and maybe some kind of, if you wanted to have some other kind of form there, like some kind of like just either muscle form or folds in his exoskeleton type armor that he's wearing, something like that.
Yeah, like honestly, if I just lost the belt, and also just managed this area, it's a lot better. I think I would have been a lot happier with what I did. And I think like looking back, another technical thing, I wish I had managed my lighting better, because I've been thinking about getting to like an understanding of lighting like that's even close to something like James Starking has. So I've been working on it, but I'm getting close. But I'm not there yet, and I wish I could have done that better, manage my colors a little bit better, color zones.
Yeah, it's all part of the process, man. Like, that's the thing, it's so easy to get wrapped up in it. Like, for any artists that are watching too, it's so easy to get wrapped up into what's not, into what you're doing and hating it and this and that. But if you just kind of step away from that and realize that that's just part of the process, don't let your emotions rip you apart. Just keep on doing it, you know. So.
Yeah, that's something I realized even with that first contention I had with the piece. The fact that I came up with a way cooler idea, or it was given to me by a friend, like in the middle of the process of actually drawing out the illustration, and you know, there are just aspects of the creative process that are just so inefficient, you know.
Well, the creative process is pretty inefficient overall.
Yeah.
It's you know, for really good ideas, they often take a while, you know, or they come to you at like weird ass points. Like, you'll just be like, wake up to take a piss at night, and you're like, oh, I got this great idea, and then you don't write it down, and you go back to bed, and you forget it. But yeah, man.
Wasn't Frankenstein made in a dream?
Probably, bro.
Inspired by a dream.
I believe it. I've had plenty of good ideas waking up and writing them down, like next to my bed, like on my iPad or whatever. Type it in real quick so I don't forget it. But yeah. So let's move on.
Alrighty.
Yeah, good stuff, brother.
Thank you. Appreciate it. And thanks for having me.
Great piece, man.
So, what's Kanji? You want to do the thing?
Yeah, sure. Okay. So, where's the screen share button?
Bottom left.
Oh, that's right.
Is it working?
Let's have a look. Application window. Yeah, I think this is going to work.
All right.
Okay.
Take us on the journey.
Here's my initial sketches. So, I've been playing altogether too much Dark Souls, and I had the idea of a kind of hollowed out Captain Planet. He's kind of had it with the amount of pollution and environmental damage, and he's decided to essentially break the rules of how things are supposed to work with him. So he's imprisoned the souls of the Planeteers in a tree, and then he's made a Hand of Glory with an offcut of the World Tree that's got all the rings on it that keeps him perpetually powered. So
wow.
That was like my little backstory in my head. And also he would be huge as well. But Unfortunately, I started doing like a finished illustration for this, and after a full day or so of work, realised it just wasn't working because I tried to make this big scene at night, and he was quite small in it, so it just, the design was getting lost, and so I started doing this instead, but kind of ran out of time to put the stuff down at the bottom as I wanted, like a little tiny person underneath him and stuff like that.
That's cool, man. Very, I'm getting some Jesus Christ vibes from it.
Yeah, kind of like, I actually kind of wanted that, kind of like he set himself up as a false messiah.
So he's like the Antichrist. That's as dark as we get on Monstieur, guys. I dig it.
Anti-planet.
Anti-planet, yeah, I dig it. So tell me about those two forms. One towards his crotch. One, I'm sure you have some thought behind that. What's going on there? And his chest.
Yeah. If I hadn't run out of time to refine this, I wanted like some energy coming out of them, like in the original sketch, the quick sketch. Like, but going with this kind of very graphic design style, I think it would take quite a while to figure out like the good shapes for that. So I didn't get around to that, unfortunately. And like I said, there was supposed to be something like at the bottom of the illustration. I'll zoom it out a little bit. Like in this dead space down at the bottom, I wanted like some suggestive groundwork and like a little tiny person standing right underneath him to give a sense of scale, which is probably something I'll go and put back into this over the next couple of days before posting it online somewhere.
You should. I like your backstory for what you did in particular. The idea of him entombing all the Planeteers in order to maintain his reign, and that's cool. Like a lot of these can actually like become like something if you were to actually do like fan fiction or something. I bet people would get a kick out of that. Same thing with Amir's.
Well, so it was kind of fun because to be completely honest, Captain Planet's a bit lame.
Yeah, amen.
Figuring out some way to make him interesting and actually, turn him into a villain, that was a lot of fun actually.
We got Felipe Gonzalez saying Captain Groot. Who's Captain Groot? Groot?
Groot?
Groot?
Yeah, G-R-R or G-R-O-O-G.
Oh, that's from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, because I had these quite pronounced like vines and leaves growing out of his skin on the first sketch.
Ed says, I like the idea that this is a higher life form that comes as a savior, quote unquote. Nice concept, man.
Thanks, dude.
Arthur also says, hi. What's up, Arthur?
Hello, Arthur. I do want to say what you said about Captain Planet being lame and having a lot more fun turning him into an interesting character. That's pretty much the heart and soul of this show. That's why James had the idea. Because, do you mind if I...
No, go. Yeah. You're on it.
Yeah, James was, he was feeling like, I don't know, he was looking at a lot of people who had a lot of excitement for IPs and popular characters that are out now, and he was like, I don't really jive with any of this stuff. I just like creating, and I like creating horrific stuff. So, yeah, what you just experienced is pretty much exactly why the show began in the first place. I'm glad you did.
Yeah, this was good. It's also amazing, like how quickly it came together. Actually, it was just like, what am I going to do for Captain Planet? Yeah, well, I've played a lot of Dark Souls recently.
Well, the best thing I think you could do with any of the like the redesigns is try to break down the design into like 2 or 3 parts. Like, what are they? Like, aesthetically, or like, like what they stand for, like, or combination of those like 2 things. But pick 2 or 3 of them, and then just tune, like, edge lord it up, like get as close to the edge as you can with like what they kind of represent, and then you really hammer in whatever, I don't know, whatever it is people are possibly looking for, if you're lucky.
Well, that was one thing with the Jesus imagery. Before I forget, is the laurel leaves in his hair. That was kind of meant to signify that he's essentially kind of crowned himself king, if that makes sense.
No, I could see that. Yeah.
False king.
That's dope.
I almost want to see those like tuned up more, like if you had them like there's like stag horns and shit in it or whatever, the like like just a little bit bigger to break up his human shape. What do you think? Or too much?
That's not a bad idea actually. I might have a mess around with that at some point.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling 90s X-Man, Nightcrawler. That's what I'm feeling.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Oh, damn. Yeah.
Damn.
Even with the spikes, it's kind of like a Nightcrawler kind of situation. Even the color scheme. You feel a Nightcrawler on this one.
Yeah, I can see it.
Really cool.
And those circular spots could be like the X-Men logo.
I mean, like a lot of the I don't know, the superheroes or whatever, especially the 80s, 90s, they kind of had that same similar form. Like you had like your butt huggers and your gloves and your boots, and that's your costume, man. That's what you get.
Yeah, that was kind of a thing with this, was trying to figure out how to take. He's supposed to be in the cartoon like the spirit of nature or whatever, but he's just designed like a stuffed 90s superhero.
Yeah.
He's got like the boots, the gloves, the kind of symbol on the chest, the symbol on the belt, and I was trying to kind of strip those back, make it a little weirder, like actually suggest that those things are all part of his
skin or whatever.
Skin or body, yeah, rather than being a suit, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe breaking up, like it's supposed to have it like softening out, maybe like have it fade away into like some kind of texture that kind of runs down his legs into some form or something or another.
Right.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
Who is this? Arthur Asa says less Groot, more Swamp Thing in his opinion.
Yeah, that was definitely a thing as well, thinking about making like an evil Swamp Thing.
Ed says this totally gives me vibes of Art Deco Covenant church art.
Yep, that's pretty much it. I've been, like, when I've been doing art recently, I've been looking at a lot of Joseph Leyendecker, and I've also been looking at Russian religious iconography as well, so yeah, those two things kind of smashing together, I guess.
So Kanji, what would you say your favorite part about, what you did is?
Favorite part, I like the fact that I managed to come up with this whole backstory for him in a matter of minutes. That all came together really quickly. The thing I actually really like a lot is I can't scroll. The thing I actually really like a lot is the Hand of Glory, to be honest. I think that's like a cool idea.
I agree. That is a cool idea. And then I saw that below that you have like the one of the Planeteers, like.
It's actually all of them. They're all twisted together into this horrifying tree.
Yeah, but you got one of them that's prominent. Yeah. So that's a good idea. Now,
Awesome.
Probably like the wind one.
I didn't even think about integrating a character by creating like set pieces for them. That's such a good idea, man. When are you gonna get into the industry? This shit, we need this shit.
Right, when I get a bit better at actually finishing shit.
Fair.
Yeah, then I think for this piece, obviously, like the thing I'm unhappy with is that it's another one that's not quite finished on time. But something that I am quite happy with is that like the shapes are nice and graphic. Like I feel they're kind of close to the style I was aiming for. So.
Yeah, like it's always fun to play with like geometric shapes along with like the organic, like an organic style painting or line art. Like it's something that's always appealing about it, at least for me anyway.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, I've been looking at a lot of Leyendecker recently, and he's like the absolute master of kind of offsetting the realistic with the graphics.
So you would say that the what you wish you would have done is just finish it, basically, right?
Yeah, just like have like a little person, like maybe a despairing U.S. military personnel member down at the bottom, and like a little bit of nature down in the bottom corners, just to finish framing out the image.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
And like some energy leaking out of those two circles as well. That's like the to-do list for tomorrow.
let's see it. I want to see it. Well, great.
I've got like 3 others that I need to finish off as well.
Yeah.
Most of them at the same time.
Do it.
Gargoyles, all of that shit.
We'll just start. Yeah, just start with this one. Like, like finish this one. You're already kind of hot on it. Going back to the old ass piece kind of breaks your brain sometimes. So maybe if you finish this one, and it'll fuel the fire. But great piece, man.
Thanks.
Looking great, homie.
All right,
Looking good.
Danderful.
Very cool.
You want to do the thing?
Hi. I've been trying to figure out how to share my screen, but
It's a bottom. It's a bottom left. But if you can't, then I will share it for you.
I was gonna ask you that. If you
Yeah, I can do
please.
that. I can. Baila como wanna. All right. Okay.
So yeah.
Hold on. We're here.
Oh, cool.
Oh wow.
Is that a blood tree behind him?
A blood tree?
Is that is turning into a tree or some sort?
Oh, right here.
Yeah,
Like a
he's
heart.
squeezing a heart
Yeah.
that turns into a tree.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
It
Definitely a
represents
heart.
nature and life itself. Yeah.
Cool.
It's like
He's basically squishing life.
it's pretty dope. It looks like the Joker meets Harvey Dent. Pretty dope.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah, my son told me that the first thing he thought when he saw this, it was a Joker, and then I was kind of disappointed, but at the same time I was happy. I don't know. I really like this piece. Maybe I'm the only one, but I really liked the Captain Planet back then because all this elemental stuff, and I don't know, the rings, and they've used the powers to bring this guy, and the idea to make him a body of some sort. It was kind of exciting for me, and I don't know. I went for the zombie like corrupted style, and I really like all these visceral looking stuff. And I don't know. I kind of had fun doing this.
Yeah, it looks nice, man. Like you rendered the shit out of it. Like,
Thank you.
Yeah.
yeah. Like, tell me about this hole in his chest. What's happening here? Like, I see the planet design. Like, his emblem's been eroded away. Like, is that his heart? Like what's going on here? Tell me about it.
Exactly. I was trying to imagine that he got punched, or how do you say that? When you go through, something killed him, basically. And the planet is like his heart. No? So he got corrupted. I don't know. I was trying to depict the moment when he got like erased and reborn as an evil guy.
That's really cool. So, are you saying like he got killed, something busted up his chest, and he died, and the planet withered along with him, but now he's back for revenge?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Something like that. Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
And then the trees start coming alive and killing people, and the animals are. You got squirrels just like covering like.
I hate you.
Well, there'll just be like 500 squirrels like like climbing on top of little kids in the park and eating them, and like this is some dark shit. Some dark shit.
Some dark, heavy stuff.
Heavy stuff.
You know what's interesting when I look at this piece? I'm reminded of like a lot of the pieces I do when I'm really in love with the subject matter, and you have it too. It's like, well, when you look at a picture from somebody who actually really likes the character they're redesigning, you see a lot more of that original character's soul. I think, you know, just like that original idea of the character is still intact.
Yeah, for sure. Like the base essence of the character.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. So glad you see that. Yeah, I didn't want to mess it up that bad. Yeah, I mean, I really wanted to people to see that it is him, to recognize him, but with a little twist.
Yeah.
I
That's,
definitely
twist.
watched the show. But not the show you guys said. I would watch, like, imagine this. This is Bizarro Captain Planet. And instead of him saving the planet, he keeps fucking it up. And the humans gotta fix it so they don't die. And that's what he does. He's doing the reverse.
He's
So that's how
training.
Yeah, that's how he gets the humans to save the planet, by fucking it up.
that's
Bizarro
The
style.
hero that we need.
I like that.
Bizarro style.
yeah. Look at you with your great ideas. Every single one of them has been actually pretty good with the backstory and whatnot with their Captain Planet. It makes me feel bad for not having a good one for mine.
I got you.
Nah.
I'll give you a backstory. No problem.
All right, cool. I can't wait. This is gonna be good. Ed in the chat says, "Nice idea, crushing life out of humanity." Jessica Duran says, "Nice!" Exclamation point. She really likes it.
Thank you.
Hugs and kisses, Jessica. But yeah, man, I dig it. Like,
Thank you.
nice colors, well rendered. You got your story. You can see the love that you put into it because you're actually a fan of Captain Planet. Yeah, dude, good stuff. Now,
Thank you.
what would you say your like what the thing that really shined through like that you really like what you did, like what's that thing?
Like, artistically, I really enjoyed all the visual stuff, as I was saying. I began with some lines, and then I got crazy with the colors, and I don't know. Actually, I was going back and forth with the color scheme, the color palette, but I don't know, when I figure out the heart thing and the little leaf that stands on his shoulder and begins to burn,
Mm-hmm.
I really like that stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a nice
he
touch. A little
cannot-
storytelling. Yeah.
Nature can't touch him; it will burn. I
Oh,
really
that's
like
a
that.
cool idea. Captain Rot. Yeah.
The Kakarot.
Yeah, I really like that.
I really like how you kept some of the slightly like weird details of how he was drawn in the cartoon intact, like the very square jaw.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just in the zone when I was doing this. I had my son beside me, and he was just grossed out by all the things that I was drawing. When I zoomed in all the details, the nose, especially the nose that has a little holes.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god! When you close out that thing, it's not cool, really.
Yeah. Let's get a zoom in. See all the love put into this.
Yeah,
Oh,
you put all kinds of detail on this, man.
Yeah. Got a Coke nose.
Yeah, he's got that Coke nose.
Yeah. Book of sugar, you know what I'm saying?
With the sugar. I think that.
Coke nose.
I mean, who doesn't like Coke, right? Come on, guys. Okay.
People that drink
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
People that drink Pepsi don't like Coke.
That's right. It's a very tribal thing we got going on here.
Really.
So what?
I'm
Weird.
jealous of this lighting. You guys seeing this? So badass.
Oh, that's great. Thank
Yeah,
you.
the fire on the leaf is rendered really nice too. Like the little effects, and effects are kind of hard to do right. It's easy to get those flat forms or, know where the lights come. Well, that's not easy, but it's harder to get effects right, I think, personally.
I really like that. Thank you for saying that.
Yeah, for sure. Now, what would you say, like, after being done with it, you're done, like, what do you wish you would have done that you didn't?
I wanted to depict it a little bit darker, if possible. Maybe aiding myself with the color palette. I was not that shiny, glossy stuff, but something more grittier. I don't know. I wanted to accomplish that, but I really I keep going to the glossy stuff. But
that's all right. Like if you can find a way to make something dark and still have like garish colors or whatever you want to, like, if you can accomplish that, you just got to unwrap it. Like, you're onto something. You can keep moving forward with that. I don't think it's bad.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
You know what? Yeah, now that you mention it, if you had like a multiply layer over, some of this fill light areas, and it would make like the speculars pop out just that much more, or your passive highlights. That would look really dark.
That's some more art nerd talk, guys. If you're not an artist and watching.
Sorry.
Yo, that art porn.
Art porn, yo.
Yo, art porn.
Art burn. You get that art burn. But good piece, brother.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Good
Really.
work. Yeah, for sure, man. I appreciate you coming on and
I liked it.
putting all the work
For sure.
into making
Thank
hotness.
Got a really kind of neat 90s comic villain vibe there, just I like that.
Did anyone of you used or had Pepsi cards? The one back then, they were like X-Men themed 80s art style stuff, and I don't know if you know that, but it's exactly what you were saying.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. We had something similar here. Like the collector's cards with like the really like airbrushed, heavily rendered X-Men artwork. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, this like little bit of this like rim light on these teeth, bro. Like you really got down to the nitty gritty.
Yeah.
I hate getting that detailed personally. It tears up my soul. But but yeah, man, great work.
Thank you. I mean, really, I appreciate that.
All right. Who else? Oh, I know. Star King.
Star King.
You ready, motherfucker?
Put us to shame.
It's time for our 40 Dick Flap.
Yo, do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do.
You see?
Ruined my week.
Oh, dude, that's sick, dude.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, cool.
That's
awesome.
Oh, and it looks even cool. Like, yeah, zoom out on it. That's sick. Oh!
You maniac.
That's difficult here.
Whoops.
So we all went, like, on that straightforward shot, like half of us.
Yeah, I liked this sort of shot because, it's Captain Planet, so I wanted it to have, like, balance, the feeling of balance. But in this universe, I thought of, like, maybe a Marvel movie remake of a Captain Planet universe. And I kind of thought, like, he's not the only Captain Planet. All the other planets had a Captain Planet. And, but they're all either dead or inactive because their planets or inhabitants didn't make it. So I thought, in order for Captain Planet of Earth to keep going, he gave a piece of himself to the people who inhabit the planet so that they would have some feeling of power or responsibility to also take care of the planet so that he could, stay alive if the planet stays alive. And that's why he has the hole in the center of him, to show that he's incomplete without them. And I wanted the crystal in the middle to represent each one of the elements, the rings that he gave away.
Yeah, that's sick, dude.
That's neat.
That is fucking awesome, bro.
Do you see the back of the neck
Word.
though? It's glowing.
And I also thought of him as like as like a guardian
Crystals.
angel kind of thing. So I just wanted to play with the light a little bit, like the light behind him is sort of shaped wings back here. It's kind of subtle, but I wanted to play with the idea of like a guardian angel too.
Yeah, I can see
That's
that.
amazing.
Were you looking at anything like Tibetan art for inspiration on this? It's got like a really distinct kind of Eastern flavour to it.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Well,
I can see that with the fringe around like the shoulders and like some of the language with like the jewelry type stuff that he has on his skin.
Some of the lotus petals or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
yeah, I really wanted him to, because I like that, because I always thought of Captain Planet as like this crystal, or diamond kind of being. So I just wanted to show golds and the diamonds that make up his body. And instead of putting gloves on him, I wanted it to be kind of like maybe energy coming out of his hands.
Like his hands are a little bit ethereal.
Yeah, like they're sort of glowing with power because he's being called, kind of thing.
Yeah, it's cool. Let's get a little zoom in, Star
That's
King.
so dope, dude. And it's cool that you bring up the crystal and gold because it's awesome how you did it because it totally does for some reason look like a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that crystal on the legs, you maniac! Get the hell out of here.
That's amazing.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I
I
looked
could
up
see,
a lot of. Sorry.
I was gonna say I could see Ben Kingsley, Sir Ben Kingsley as Captain Planet on your end. I could definitely see that. It's like what the fuck?
Sir Ben King. I don't know nothing. I don't know shit.
You don't know who that is? He played Gandhi.
Okay, I'm looking.
Sir Ben Kingsley. He's knighted.
Oh, okay.
Every time I see a piece by you, James, I'm just like, damn, I gotta go back and study my lighting stuff. What the hell?
No, this looks really cool.
It's a simple thing, but I really love the faint glow coming from between the crack of his fingers. That's just great.
Thanks.
Impromptu lesson. How did you get those scan lines? Like a TV monitor type look.
A lot of the textures that I use, I make myself. So I just sort of, held shift and made straight lines across the screen. And then I took that layer and then I put it on top of my painting, and then overlay or soft light layer. And that's how I got that effect. Because I also wanted it to kind of feel like an old TV too, just subtly with the scan lines.
You nailed it.
Because thank you. Because I was thinking about 80s and whatever.
Whatever.
Very cool, man.
Yeah, that's really rad, man.
Yeah, and it's cool that you would say that because Marvel, they did Thor Ragnarok to kind of have that older comic vibe, and this does feel like it would be at home in that flick. Yeah, I could totally see that.
Can you scroll down a little bit, James, so people can see that they're watching? Because the head's cut off right now. Oh yeah, let's do an up scroll. You do, yeah, there you go. Keep it there and then go down.
Okay.
So you can see the hotness. Yeah, the crystalline legs is a fantastic touch as well.
Thanks. Yeah, I looked up a lot of references for the crystal, and it was a unique sort of a challenge to pull off. And I love movie stuff. That's what got me into concept art and illustration. So every time I do something, especially if I get to choose what it is, I want it to look like maybe a movie shot or maybe a poster for a movie. And so I was trying to do that with this as well. But also I like the composition because I wanted balance because I think of Earth and I think about protection, and I think about those things, and I think about balance, and I wanted it to be sort of centered and sort of symmetrical with Captain Planet.
That makes sense, compositionally and mood wise. Now, like, what do you imagine like this world is like that this particular Captain Planet's from? Like, I mean, he's not a tyrant like Amir's. He's not a he's not rising from the dead.
I sort of imagined it like, you know how the Marvel movies sort of get bigger and grander, like they deal with Earth shit for a little bit, and then all of a sudden now they're focusing on the galaxy and then the universe kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
And I thought about this as like maybe those movies where it's like, okay, we've already introduced the pig guy, and we've messed with him in one movie, and then we messed with the lady with the burn face. Now we're moving on to like, now Captain Planet is going to protect the Earth from outside planets, sort of.
Yeah, like other captains from different planets or whatever.
Yeah, and this one, maybe one of the other Captain Planets finds a way to get brought back. And I was totally thinking and geeking out over like the designs, like the concept sketches that I had of some of the other planets. Was something, of course, I couldn't finish in time, but I already thought about what they would probably look like in this universe, in this movie.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. And what's your favorite part? What did you say your favorite part was, or did I ask that? My brain melted for a second.
My favorite parts, I think, are the crystal legs. I think I really liked how that turned out, and also I like the gold. So I think I liked how those turned out because I didn't know how I was going to pull those off. And I was almost like, ooh, I don't know if I can do this. So I'm happy that they turned out the way that they did.
Yeah, the gold filigree on his legs and chest. Yeah, they look nice.
Definitely.
James, do me a favor and record you drawing your next piece. I need to learn.
Yeah, you should, bro. You should, and then charge for it.
Yeah, I don't know. I never think anybody would be interested in it.
Everybody would be interested.
I'm dying for it. I'm dying.
Me too.
Yeah, well, just quit killing us.
Yeah.
Now that you're... Oh, go on.
I was going to say, set up your own Udemy course.
Yeah, do an OnlyFans, bro.
Oh. Show that art porn.
Yeah. Now being all done with it and seeing its glory, like there's obviously something that's, because you have the curses of an artist as well. What do you wish you would have done that you didn't?
I mean, like you said, there are a lot of things. I mean, I probably would have, I don't know, done many things differently. If you get me started with like, oh, I didn't finish, I could have done more diamondy things.
So basically you want to do a little more, like figure out, like you have this, but you wish there's a couple little things that you could have added to push the design a little bit further, right?
Yeah. But overall, I was, I went through moments with this where I was like, dude, this is so awesome. Like, this is such a great idea. And then the next 30 minutes, I was like, man, this is terrible. I'm gonna quit. I don't want to do this anymore. So it was up and down with this piece specifically. I was like, forget it. I'm gonna throw it away. And just tell them I'm not coming.
Yeah, no, I know. I did twist your arm a bit. You're crazy, man.
I'm glad you didn't bail, dude.
We got a question for all you artists in the chat, which is actually it's a pretty cool question. Question for all artists: what kind of music do you listen to when you are designing? Here, and I'll start. Give everybody a little time to process that. I either listen to white noise or something without words, like some kind of techno, like maybe not techno, but just something. I'm a big fan of. There's a Warhammer 40K soundtrack that I like listening to. But yeah, once the words start happening, they screw up that flow state that you try to get into to make the make the good
Yeah.
stuff.
Completely with you on that. I generally only listen to instrumental stuff when I'm working.
Yeah.
Like old video game soundtracks, old film soundtracks, stuff like that.
Yeah, that was Kanji, by the way, for you guys that are. But here we'll get back to that question and we'll wrap up James. Dude, that was a fantastic piece. Love it.
Thank you.
Awesome, man.
I had to twist his arm to get him to show it. He didn't even want to send it to me, but pre-show, you're a maniac.
Selfish, stingy.
Keep being a maniac. That's okay. Let the hate flow.
Planet orgasm.
But yeah, he's all, oh, so good.
He'll probably make an appearance in this universe.
Planet orgasm.
Planet orgasm.
I want to see it.
Planet
Let's see it. He just has like magma flowing from his genitals.
He looks like those people that like meditate till they climax. That's what he looks like he's doing.
Yeah, I do
Yeah,
that.
definite.
The kid with the power of heart just wanted it all for himself, and he just went rogue, turned into Captain Orgasm.
Exactly. That's why he has the hole in the center. They took out his like genitals, so he has to like meditate to orgasm.
I appreciate it. Thank you guys.
Life finds a way. Amir, what kind of music do you listen to when you art?
Well, it depends on the piece, to be honest. Generally, I draw some pretty metal shit and listen to some, like, whatever subgenre of metal I can get my hands on or what I'm feeling at the moment. But if I'm doing something urban and, like, hella manly and kick-ass, I'm going to listen to some badass hip-hop. And if I'm drawing women, I'm going to listen to lighthearted romantic funk.
Okay. So it's,
whatever that helps the piece, helps me get into the mood.
yeah, that's cool. How about you, Santiago? What kind of music do you listen to?
I like metal.
Metal?
Heavy metal. Satanic metal.
Okay.
Oh, he's down with that Norwegian.
Yeah.
So you get all your stuff from Europe, the real dark, gnarly stuff.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. How about you, Danderful?
I watch TV. I mean, I hear, I don't know, sitcoms or maybe audiobooks like Harry Potter over and over again.
Something
It's
that you're familiar
weird.
with? Something you're familiar with that you don't have to pay a bunch of attention, but it's kind of comforting.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, do you
Something
do
that I
that?
can hear and laugh at, and maybe get a glimpse once in a while and keep working, something like that.
Yeah.
I thought it was like I thought that was just me, like having an old TV series you've seen so many times you don't actually need to watch it and just having it on while you're working.
Exactly.
Yeah. So for me, it's Star Trek: The Next Generation. Like, so many times.
That's good. That's good. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Santiago, do you like drone metal at all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, his eyes lit up with that. Yeah. Yeah, drone metal. What is it called?
Drone metal. It's like a bunch of very long, heavy sounds, just like for 30 minutes.
I'll have to check it out.
Whoa.
All right, cool. I'll check it. That's cool.
I'm not telling it right, but I did listen to a lot of that while I was drawing my dictator illustration. Just that powerful feeling. It's great.
Google drone metal, everybody. Star King, what do you listen to?
I think when I first start a piece, it's kind of random stuff. Like
A lot of Madonna. Just
a lot of Madonna, a lot of Celine Dion, a lot of divas, because I myself am a diva. And then when I get a little bit more specific, like Captain Planet, then I start listening to like the soundtrack of Interstellar. I listen to that a lot while I was painting this Captain Planet. Or if it's like really fantasy, then like I listen to a lot of the stuff I paint is darker fantasy.
yeah, I'd say so. Yeah.
So I think I listen to a lot of like, I don't know, kind of like dark fantasy kind of music, like pagan kind of dark fantasy
Like
music.
music's
I
like from movies and stuff, like sound like that kind of
From
stuff.
from movies or just sort of like you said, no lyric, kind of just music
Yeah.
or stuff like that. That's to sort of get me in the mood, creep me out. But before that, it's very, like I said, very general divas, 24/7,
Weather
maybe
Girl.
some city girls,
Strike a pose.
Oh yeah.
some Megan Thee Stallion, all that.
Nice.
So that-
I
so-
was listening to Weather Girls a lot while I was painting. That was the shit.
So there's your answer, Felipe. That's. I guess we all kind of got a. The closest thing we have to a theme is some of us don't listen to stuff with lyrics. Like for me, it's distracting. I imagine it's the same for the other people. So we have a double kanji in the room.
Yeah, my internet connection died. I'm currently using my phone as a hotspot.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. So let's move forward. Santiago, you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready to expose yourself to the camera?
Yes. So, let's see.
Yes, that is the agony that's going to ensue. Ah! How fucking real it is!
Oh wow.
Yeah, dude, that's sick. You're a maniac, dude. I'll take your course.
Me too. Whoa.
So take us on the journey, man. Tell us about your design.
Well, I thought of him like he's like the alter ego of the captain.
Oh, can you zoom out just a little bit for the watchers? Because his head's cut out. There you go. And down, or just a tad more if you can.
More?
Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you played the Prince of Persia, the Two Thrones.
Yeah.
When you turn on in the evil character.
Yeah.
That's what the main idea on this character, and the opposite of the Captain Planet. Captain Planet is green, positive energy, and this dude doesn't give a fuck about plants, animals, anything. So
That's cool.
Yeah, all his shit's made out of leather because fuck animals.
Yeah,
Exactly. Fuck the
Fuck
planet.
animals.
yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, fuck the planet.
and I did it all black because of the negative energy that he.
Fits him.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah,
the
that's-
gold contrast is dope.
Yeah, I like to
I like
use the gold and black because it's so elegant too. And it's so serious.
Can you zoom in like towards the feet and we'll work our way up so we can see the details of what you did? Let's start at the feet and then. So it looks like you put a good amount of thought into how his armor kind of, goes into like each other as well, like how it functions. Like you didn't just slap a bunch of shapes on.
Yes.
Like, it looks very functional.
Yeah, I thought about that. I love the designs of the Marvel movies characters, and was a lot inspired on that stuff.
So you got your design kind of like Loki in Thor.
Yes. Yeah.
Let's see. I can see it. The Loki.
Like the inspiration
Thor.
from Loki. I'll have to look
Loki
that
vibe.
up.
Yeah, like Loki's battle outfit.
Yeah, and he has got a broken planet for his emblem, which is
Yes.
that's awesome, dude. What a great
That's
touch.
great.
And his face is great. Like I like how it breaks his skin breaks to like kind of these weird kind of dreadlocks that are underneath his skin.
Yeah. The hair, I told him the hair about the hedgehog. Hedgehog spines.
Yeah.
Oh, quills.
Yeah, quills. Yeah. Yeah, it's fantastic, dude.
Thank you.
So, Rudy Rodriguez in the chat says Captain Badass.
Yeah.
And Arthur
Great
Asa
name.
says it's similar to the vibe to Thanos' children.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it sounds like you're laughing. You took a little inspiration from that. I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I love that character design of that movies.
Adrian Blom says looks like Zod, Captain Planet. Zod, like
Zod.
General Zod from like
Superman.
like that.
Yeah, Superman.
So, no, I don't.
Well, it's like the one Superman with Christopher Reeves and stuff. I think he's talking about maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just have a little bit of versatility.
More views. So,
Oh, dude, you got him moving around. Okay, that's bitching.
yeah, that is the beauty of 3D.
Yeah.
You can have it in all angles.
So Santiago, how like to get all the forms right, and you do have a good amount of detail. Like it seems like it's like ready. It doesn't seem like you just quickly mashed some stuff together. It seemed like you took some time getting the details together. How long did this take you?
I start this on Friday. I think 2 days or 3 days.
Wow, that's really good, dude.
Yes.
Insane.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, so on your render, do you mind if I ask a technical question? Is this? Am I just being class time, Amir?
Oh yeah, no problem.
Okay. On your final render, I noticed some fireflies by the feet, little specks. Is that so? Why does that happen? Even in a renderer, I remember you said last time you use Octane. Whoever.
That is for the amount of iterations that you do. You need to put more iterations on the calculation.
Yeah, more passes. Like I
Yeah,
think
more
the
passes.
default
Yeah.
key shot is like 9, but if you bump it up to like 15 or 20, like your shadows and
Yeah.
lights are going to be much better.
Yeah, I didn't have enough time to put more iterations on the render, but for that reason we have that noise in some parts.
Arthur Asa in the chat says the mesh between the armor plates is a great touch too. Yeah, the totally.
Yeah, the cloth texture just comes through. That's so sick.
So do you have like did you when you were designing this, did you think of a history for him, or did you or did you just have an idea of making like a badass anti-Captain Planet?
About the history, not much. I just thought about to do a badass character.
Okay, that was enough.
Character based on the main concept of the Captain Planet, but not too much history on this.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
He does
I'm
make
here.
that.
Thank you.
So
Yo, I'm here.
Yeah, Bodega?
Yo, what character from Zelda? Figure it out.
Oh, he's that tree chick, except the dude, right?
What?
No?
are
No.
you going Ganondorf?
Zora.
Zora.
Sora.
The fish people.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see it.
You see the
I
Zora?
can see it.
Anybody
Yeah,
see
yeah.
it?
The color scheme on
Yeah.
the face and the hair.
I see the Zora on it. Like he looks like a badass, like modern Zora. If Nintendo would like level up their gore,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then presented by Disney.
I like it.
I definitely could see that. Like, no, a Zora.
I don't know. I don't see it.
Badass Sora.
But
You
maybe
don't see Zoras?
no. But maybe it's blue. But that's about it.
Nah, I see this. You gotta play Zelda more.
All right, I'm sorry.
Everybody's saying Marvel. I see a bit of injustice gods amongst us in this.
Yeah,
Certainly.
yeah, you definitely took the current Marvel vibe or whatever, and definitely applied that to what you're doing. It looks very Marvel-y, Marvel-y superhero. Great work, dude. Now, what would you
Thank
say
you.
your favorite part about what you did is?
The costume design.
The costume? Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I could see the love.
Yeah, I love to design.
Yeah.
costume.
Now, did you sketch it out first, or did you just go in with 3D and try to noodle?
No, I just go straight to 3D and start looking for forms, shapes,
Okay. Right on, man.
sketching. Yeah.
That is so crazy. I do not know how people can design in 3D.
Yeah, same. Now,
That's-
yeah, it seems like so clunky because if you make it like I don't know, it's less explorative. So if you make like a mistake or something, then you're like, okay, well, okay, that's messy now. Now I gotta totally redo all that part now. But oh, hold on, people are saying some stuff in the chat. Come here.
That is insane.
Felipe Gonzalez says, I can imagine Black Adam with that suit. Yeah, Black Adam, he's been making some. Yeah, I could see that totally. Ed says, I can totally picture this as Ganondorf. Raging Rajong says, same, I see Sinestro in that outfit. So yeah, it definitely rings true for the Marvel, like, current movie type universe, I'd say.
Well, those would be like DC characters that they're talking about.
Oh, are they? Okay, well, whatever.
Yeah, those are DC.
DC then. I don't know anything about
You don't want to get lynched by Marvel fans.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
tell
yeah.
you.
Sorry, Marvel guys.
Why are you apologising to the Marvel fans? You're giving us
Marvel
DC
Universe is
fans
too big.
the short end of the stick.
Yeah, I don't know what's what. Yeah. But anyway, so seeing what you did, like you're all done with it, and it looks great. But you're an artist with the same pain as the rest of us. What do you wish you would have done, but you didn't?
The main idea that I have in mind, I had some black crystals on his back, and I didn't have the time to create that.
Oh, that'd be a good idea, dude.
Yeah, but I will finish the piece these days, and I need to improve this part of the feet.
Oh, just a little bit more design with the.
Yeah, more elements and improve the render.
Yeah.
Yeah, and finish the idea.
Oh, well, it looks great,
Yes.
man.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, fantastic work.
Amazing.
As usual.
Yes.
You've been knocking
Yeah.
those grand slams each time you've been showing your thing, and I don't know. I imagine you're getting better with each one. So, I mean, yeah. It's hard for me to see because I can't do whatever the hell you're doing. So,
It's magic, man.
It's magic.
Wow.
I'm like a shitty 3D artist and like an okay 2D artist, and I mashed them together, and I don't know what that makes. But yeah, man, good stuff.
Okay, thank you.
Am I it? I'm the last one, right? We did everyone? All right.
I think so.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Hold on. Let me get it ready here. So I went line art, which it's not even going to look like that I did this thing. So here's what I did. And I don't do line art, and I made the mistake of trying to do line art. So it's hard. So if you haven't done art, if you don't do line art, just understand it's very hard. And there's all kinds of different decisions and with color and light and form and composition that are totally different than if you're painting. At least, like they're not totally different. Just like you gotta, I don't know, figure out. There's different answers to the equation. That's all. So my idea with my Captain Planet is kind of like he's like an unraveled like heart. Like if you were to like form, like there's like bits of heart that are like part of his body, these are like kind of just kind of alluding to like hearts and like just organs and whatnot, like I don't know, like heart, lungs, all that stuff. Put a little COVID ball in his chest because those are the times.
Yeah.
Spores.
And give him some green type like flowy magic bits in place of his hair, and a crown because he's the captain. And tried to incorporate the various elements that he deals with, like fire and lightning and some dying people and dead Mother Earth and yeah, that's it.
I really like it.
Yeah, it's like a metal poster.
Is it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think for somebody who claims they're not good with line artwork, you did a pretty dang good job with that.
Well, thanks. I mean, it was fun. I felt like a goofball doing the. Whoa! Just stop. It's like, is it Alt? Oh, it's Alt. I felt like a goofball trying to get all this going, like, because it's just not how I work. I don't do the thing. So I think if I were to like if I was just painting it or something, I probably would have focused more on the design. Like I just felt like I was in a pit of despair trying to I'm like, what do I do? I don't know what to, like I can kind of draw, but yeah, this is my Captain Planet.
Yeah, it always feels like that when you get out of your comfort zone, and then by the end you're just like, how the hell did I do that? Okay, well I guess I did it. People say it's okay, so I guess I have to trust them.
Yeah, like I've got a lot to learn, but like it was fun. Like in the end, it was fun. It was difficult, but fun. Yeah.
But that's the cool thing, right? To get out of the comfort zone, to experiment with a lot of art styles and stuff like that. Getting to know you better as an artist, and looking at the result, it may be different from what you usually do, but I don't know, man. I really like it.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah,
You're
this is
welcome.
pretty good.
What's that, Kanji?
I think this is pretty good. It looks better than most of the covers I see on comics nowadays. So.
Oh, thanks very much. Ed in the chat says looks like a 90s metal rave poster. What did that? I'm going to have to do so much Googling after this show.
Learning.
Yeah, you've been in the art hole for a while.
Yeah, I guess, man.
This looks like what your Captain Crunch should have looked like.
Oh, with
the bowl and the distress from eating the cereal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't really. I went for cereal box cover as opposed to poster, I suppose, or whatever.
But you got all the people screaming like, "My mouth, it hurts."
Yeah, like their mouth's bleeding and their teeth are falling out of their mouth, and
all the sugar, you get diabetes, you die. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's the backstory, though. Captain Crunch ascends to Captain Planet, and starts feeding you instead of sugar. He starts feeding you rocks.
Yeah, you'll really put up the roof of your mouth now.
We got some feedback in the chat. They say Raging Rajang said, "Yo, this is clean. Thanks, man." Arthur Asa says the floating crown and the void at his torso are also really cool. Thanks, man. Like kind of a theme I seem to revisit with a few of my pieces, but I don't know. I like it, so I guess I keep adding it.
It does look dope, though.
Thanks.
It looks like you're just missing like the price of the comic book on the corner. It's pretty dope, like a comic cover.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, just missing that like 10 cents or whatever shit.
Exactly.
Dude, James, you're adding that. This is more work for you now. You
No.
have
You have to.
Definitely.
You have to.
to make the Captain Planet comic Monstieur published.
It's
Yeah,
like
but
it's like you subconsciously made all the right decisions because you've got just enough dead space at the top to fit a title in.
yeah.
Bottom left-hand corner, like putting a barcode there isn't going to ease.
All right. I'll mess with it. I'll look at some '90s like retro like comic book covers. See.
Yeah, instead of like Marvel, put like Monstieur.
Yeah, for sure. Have the little thing.
Yeah.
Totally.
We convinced him.
Yeah, I'll do it.
That's it. That's it. He was so scared that now he's above the law.
Yeah, I like it. We got a little more feedback. Jessica Duran says the comic concept is very good. Ready for the cover. I guess she agrees with you guys. And Adrian Blom is lying to me. He says it's better than all DC and Marvel comics. Dude, I don't know. Dude, there's some
Well,
hot.
to him.
There's some hot.
I think.
There's some hot shit out there, bro. There's some beautiful stuff. But thank you very much. But I think I discussed what I didn't quite like about it. I guess what I do like, what I like about what I did is just trying to, I don't know, like the skull at the bottom was kind of an afterthought. I might but I'm like, well, it needs something else to kind of tie it together, and I don't know. I worked a little looser with it, and I think I figured out a better way to kind of render with a comic book type style. I think would just stay loose, but like keep the cell shading just as loose, and it kind of keeps more of an energy to it. I think. I don't know. What do you guys think?
It's funny you should mention that because I kept looking at the skull and thinking, man, that's like a really nice comic book style inking on that.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, so
looks like that had like a nice flow to it while you were drawing it.
Yeah, that just kind of came out. I was like messing with it. I'm like, oh, okay. I just need to loosen up a little bit, like, because I was trying to get so tight, and I was looking at like 90s like stuff, and I don't like being like super detailed when I do line art. I still want to stay loose, but I think I could have done that with Captain Planet as well. You know, kept it kind of, I don't know, retro, like, you know, almost anime type look to it instead. But I don't know. Got to keep learning.
You nailed it, man.
But thanks, guys. Love you.
Yeah, it's pretty good, man.
So,
Yeah.
what is your absolute least favorite part of your painting, Jeeves?
I wish I could have made my absolute least is because I talked about a bunch of stuff. My absolute least is I think it looks a bit flat, and if I would have had some more elements to like bring you into it a little bit more, as opposed to an afterthought, like make some thumbnails or whatever to try to find the energy of the piece. I think that would have been better, because my initial plan was to do this with my hodgepodge half 3D, half painting type thing, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna do line art, and I'm like, that'll be quick, and no, it's not. It's not at all. So
yeah, it's now that you bring it up, it's really weird because you have a lot of overlapping elements, and you have a lot of things that would create depth in a piece. But you're absolutely right. The major elements create kind of a flat feeling, and I don't know how to change that.
Yeah, the only thing I could figure is like adding rim light and stuff, but you can't just do that because you'll destroy the lines, and like, how do you paint on top of the lines without just painting it? So I don't know the answer to all that yet. So I just went with flatter colors and stayed kind of graphic, and hopefully, I don't know, maybe you can move forward with that. Maybe I'll find a flat way to work that still looks nice, you know, like it'll like still appealing, but you know.
There's tricks to suggest rim lighting and stuff with comic book style inking. You'll figure it out as you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You could definitely do rim light in this style.
Yeah, I'm sure I could. I just don't know. I didn't know how to lay it into where I take, like, because as soon as you start adding rim light to this, bro, like, I tried doing it and it just takes, like, it messes with all the forms. Like, you have to change the style of everything in order to accommodate for it, and I just couldn't unwrap it at the time. So,
I feel you.
but we got a little more feedback in the chat. for the better than all the DC and Marvel comics, Arthur also says, no, he's absolutely right, laughing my effing ass off. He's like, anybody see the last Wonder Woman cover? It's pathetic. Or no, Adrian Blom said that. Anyway, so.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and look that up now. I'm interested to see this pathetic Wonder Woman.
Yeah, right. All right. So, anybody have anything they want to plug? Any projects they're working on? Anything they're trying to sell, like artistically speaking, whether you got prints or a shop somewhere online, or you want to make a shout out to the movie industry, say pick me. You know, any of that stuff is we're now's the time to say that.
Monstieur viewers, I'm Amir Alam. I am currently taking commissions, so hit me up and give me money, and I'll try to make your drawings come to life, or your ideas come to life.
Okay, so Amir's open for commission. So if you want to see some of his stuff, it's under Amir Alam in all the nonsense underneath the video.
Yeah, we got everybody on the list. That's the Monstieur Master list.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Here, since you guys are all quiet, I got some stuff. We got merch. We got a scratched up phone case.
Cool.
So,
Yeah, that was the Predator redesign, right?
that was from a while back. I was messing around with it. We got what do we got? A little bit of everybody loves COVID, right?
Yay! I think
Got a little neck gaiter. You put it on like this. Wear it.
Oh, cool.
Rob liquor stores. That's what you do. and I happen to be wearing one of these guys.
Damn, JR Coffin shirt. What? I didn't ever see the back of that.
That's right.
You never seen it?
Not the back of it. No, let me see.
Can you see it?
Oh shit, that's so cool.
So
I know.
Oh, you guys are experts. I'm gonna make t-shirts now. Fuck.
yeah, so we got all that stuff going on. At least I do. That's all my merch. Go buy it. You know, support the artists. Arting's hard. You know,
Buy the shirt.
buy some shit. Okay, that being said, nobody has anything else to share? Nothing? Okay. Next show will be on the 23rd, and we will be redesigning the most horrific monster that you could ever imagine, the Cookie Monster.
The Cookie Monster.
So when is it? When
My
is it?
favorite.
The 23rd. It's on the 23rd.
23rd.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we got a little time. So you got enough time to get your contacts, buy the drugs you need to buy, and
Yeah.
Already got him.
Buy some Chips Ahoy.
buy some Chips Ahoy. Wait, we got more feedback in the chat. I just noticed the skull at the bottom, maybe giving them lights, more lights to some elements to pop them out and separate them and give them a bit of, I don't know, bro. I tried messing with that too. But Adrian Blom says alcohol banned in this country again. Oh no, that's the worst. You're gonna have to start smoking, brother.
You smoke alcohol.
But that being said, the 23rd, next show, don't miss it. We got all the cool stuff. We got some bitchin' artists coming to the show, some repeats from when that we had on the show before. So keep an eye out. Join Monster Mash on Facebook. If you want to vote on future content, we got Bodega the Expert.
Bodega.
We got Danderful. We got Star King, James Star King. We got Amir Alam, Santiago Bentancourt. We got Kanjiman, and they are all below. So check out their portfolios. Give them some love. Follow them. If they sell shit, buy it. Hire them. Please. Would you please hire them? No, anyway.
Please do it.
Please do it. Anyway, that's a wrap, guys. Bye bye, everybody.
Thank you so much for having me. Bye.
Yeah, it's a
Thanks for having
pleasure.
me.
Mwah. Mwah.
Great show.
We are the Monsteurs. You can be one too. Cause turning things to monsters is what we do. You like? Alright. To be a part of the next show or have a hand in the votes, like us on all the social medias and subscribe to this channel. As always, thanks for tuning in to to Monstieur Mix.